Well, hello. Today is the first day of Inktober, and I thought I would give it a spin, see what we can come up with. I think that today's first word is backpack. So, as usual on this channel, there is no pre plan, there is just wild creativity. Okay? There's no plan, there's no rough drawing. I'm just going to draw whatever comes out of my juicy brain. Okay? So, my name is Kieron Seamons. This is my inky world, and I'm here most days. So, if you like it, give me a follow, and let's do some drawing. Okay, so let's get some ink going. I have done Inktober, the Inktober thing. I've done it for about 3 years. Um, it's a great challenge. It's a great bit of excitement. It doesn't really help um, any products or anything, but it's very very fun. So let's get started with some kind of inky mess and see what we come up with. Let's start with a brush, shall we? Just to kick things off. Wow! Oh, what an explosive start! Oh my god! Yes! That's just what we need to start the whole thing off. Right, now let's get in there and do something. It's always nice to have no plan of. Obviously, today's word is backpack, so it's all kind of about, I guess, drawing somebody that's carrying a backpack. And I love the freedom of ink. I love the permanency of ink, and to be honest, that's what gets me excited. Oh, let's move that, otherwise I will knock it everywhere. I love the whole kind of feeling that ink is so permanent and so kind of, in a way, it kind of gives you that freedom to know that whatever you do is okay. There's no mistakes, because how can there be mistakes? It's just an expressive feeling, and I really 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 love that. I love the fact that it's just kind of wild kind of creativity, and that just, I don't know, it's kind of become an expression, an extension of my sketchbook in a way. And I really, really am more than excited about that. The fact that whatever I draw is new and fresh, and I love the idea, like, oh, I just have this idea about giving him some like lipstick or something, and I've got some Bombay ink here, and I'm just gonna get in there and get a nice big. How beautiful is that? Now obviously I'm going to have to avoid that area for a while. And this concept of having this space up here to develop whatever we're going to do with this idea of a backpack Now, again, I would really like to get a brush to kind of it kind of gives a bit of weight to where you're kind of planning your line. Sometimes it's nice to have a nice difference of weight in your drawing, and that is something that I've long been a passionate lover of. And the nib is whatever I pick up. Today it's this kind of spear shape, but I've got a lot of different nibs and whatever there, and I draw whatever I feel at the time. Now, I've obviously done a very sweet kind of lady, which is a lovely feeling. It kind of changes the whole mood. I'll get to the backpack in a minute. I haven't quite worked out what I'm going to do with the backpack yet. But this whole kind of concept of kind of keeping things fresh, change a nib, change a color, something exciting is always happening. Cyan blue. Have I got some? Yeah, I've got some cyan blue here in a little jar. Let's just check my camera is moving. Sometimes it just doesn't want to play games. Give her a nice blue kind of scarf. And sometimes the kind of expressiveness of the ink is something very, very, very beautiful. I love the way that the ink has its own life, has its own control. This is cyan ink, and it's a vibrant color, and I love it. It just, I put it in so many of my drawings for the simple reason it's just bursting with excitement. Wonderful, absolutely beautiful. Just get some of that down on there. Just a fantastic, absolutely beautiful color. And again, give that a quick wipe, throw it down there, pick up something else. Right, different nib. I'm not sure why, it just fell into my hand. So there's no kind of no particular reason for choosing it. It's just whatever is there, and it doesn't really matter. I know that people kind of get very kind of picky about what am I using, what is this, what is that, and in most cases I'm really not that bothered. I kind of, the way that I use my nibs is very gentle and very heavy, so I don't really feel like it makes that much of a difference. I think a lot of it is the control of your fingers and how you use that ink. A female hiker. And I'm going to bring that in because I want that kind of hunched over feeling. I have a YouTube channel. I have lots of books. I have everything you could ever want. So if you are interested, I have some new books coming out. They are called The Brainiest Combustibles, which is a collection of stories with some illustrations to go with them. Lovely. And the characters come out very, very, as you're kind of putting these lines down, the character comes alive. It just comes. It's very, very... I'm going to try and get some little... I've got to keep trying going for these kind of... I love the idea of her having like little freckles and stuff like that, you know. Gives me this feeling of some kind of very young kind of hiker exploring the mountains. Lovely. And again, you could use that cyan up there in the eyes once that dries. Where's my nib gone? And that's something that I would be very, very, very interested in doing. Getting that cyan up there for the color of the eyes would be beautiful. That's the straps for the backpack. I'm still thinking about the backpack. What kind of a backpack? What kind of backpack would a girl like this have? I know. I have it. I have it in my mind. So let's get down here. Get those skinny little arms. Lovely. Of course, she's a hiker in the mountains, so she's got some little hairy arms. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. And this will be put on the Inktober channel, and it will also be put on my YouTube channel, so that if you've been following me for all these years on YouTube, then you will get a regular. If not, if you like what madness is becoming here, then do come over and visit me. Come over and lovely. Do come over and say hi. Come over and say hi on the channel. Why not? I love my channel. I love drawing every day. I love the idea of just expressing myself and not really worrying about styles or techniques, or just loving what you do. Just loving that adrenaline that comes through your fingers, you know. And yesterday I was drawing a thadagrade, which somebody requested, and it was just such an incredible idea. I had to even look up what a thadagrade was to come up with, and I really enjoyed the drawing. It was like, the drawing was like this really cute little creature. It was a really beautiful morning, and as it usually is, it's just kind of like waking up and enjoying the day. If you know, I tried to tell you all the technical stuff. Indian ink, that's my nib at the moment. I think it's a Hughes, Geo Hughes. That's the one that I'm using at the moment. It's not a technical thing. It was just a batch of nibs that I bought online, and I quite often go on and buy a batch of old nibs just to find something new and a different feeling and a different way to draw. And I sometimes find that nib is something that will excite you to, you know, you use a big thick nib and a thin nib and a long nib and a short nib, and they all have this very beautiful own character. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the pen to talk to me, the pen to help me. And in most cases, that's exactly what it does. I feel the pen is the one who's kind of giving birth to all these drawings in a way, you know? And that is the backpack, which is the straps coming around her shoulders, and that's her body bending in there. And I love the idea of, yes, let's get back into that brush. Fantastic. And that just excites me, the whole concept that the ink is directing the power in this drawing, the feeling in this drawing. And the fact that it's a permanent Indian ink also excites me. It also kind of makes me feel like every line is permanent, every line is forever. And I love that challenge. And I love those kind of accidents. I love the way that, is that beginning to dry? I'm going to be brave and draw in those teeth lines. Huh? We got away with it without too much bleed and hiss and fuss. There's her. That's just got a gorgeous feeling. I love her character already. I just wish I'd drawn like red or blue glasses, the frames, you know. Right. So, for this backpack, I have an idea. I've got to be a little bit careful here. I don't put my arm in it and make an absolute mess of it. I love the feeling of ink. I really do. I've literally just ordered 6 liters of ink. 6 liters of ink. Absolutely insane. But you know, I start to feel very worried once my ink levels get very low. I start to panic and start to freak. So the first day of Inktober. And it's always a very nice atmosphere. There's always great artists. So many great artists every year. It's just like, it's incredible. And so many different styles. I love that. I love that there's so many different styles of people. And, you know. Can you guess what the backpack is yet? Can you? Sometimes I push these nibs a little bit too far, and then you got bits of nib flying all over the place, which is a terrible mess. But I kind of got used to it now. I don't really worry about it so much. It's like, you know, the nib is a tool, as in the ink is or something else, a paintbrush. So the backpack is a cat-shaped backpack. And that kind of gives it a nice kind of feeling. That's the other straps going around the other side. Lovely, 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 lovely. Just get a little bit of shading going on down there. So you can see that strap is running all the way down there. It's just darken up that line there. It's bugging me a bit. Much better. Now you can see that flow from the strap. Couple of stitch marks on there to hold the strap on. Cool. And that strap there is coming up there to be the back leg coming through there. What a crazy backpack! In fact, I would probably quite like one of these backpacks. I think what a fabulous thing to have a wild cat on your back. Nib's starting to bend out of shape a little bit. Sorry, Nib. I really quite like that. Trying to get that nice kind of wild kind of hair feeling about this cat, you know. And the only way to do that is to really get in there and just check that's moving. Sometimes these cameras just switch off in the mid-flow, you know. Drives me mad. But what a beautiful morning. What a beautiful day. What a lovely drawing. Oh, dear. Let's see if I can get a brush to do that a bit better. Nice big shabby tail coming down there. Fabulous, 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 fabulous. That is absolutely delicious. It's delicious! There's some guy on TV that on the internet keeps calling himself delicious. Follow me, I'm delicious. An Irish kitty. And I think I saw him singing the other day as well. Alright, I've left a gap there because I want to get some bindings in there. I want to get some like purple or something like that. Like some kind of bracelets or something like that, yeah. Giving it that kind of hill climber type feeling, you know. That is absolutely... That makes me feel free. It makes me feel excited. It makes me feel like I want to do more. You know? The whole freedom of just letting yourself draw whatever's coming through your brains, you know. I know sometimes you got your, brain one is saying don't do that, and brain two is going, oh yeah, let's try that. But you have to kind of just go with what you're feeling, whatever mood you fall into. You've got to just go with it. Just drawing a little belt there to. I would love to hear your comments. I would love to hear what you think about today's drawing. And my lovely traveling kind of mountain lady. And my cat backpack. I love it. I absolutely love today's drawing. I'm very, very pleased with it. Lovely. Love that skinny body with that big chunky leaning over top. I love it. I absolutely love it. Right, let's frame it up. In the way that we always frame up our drawings, don't we? We always kind of get in there and do a nice big beautiful black frame. Seals all the energy in there. I have to squeeze my name in there somewhere. We always sign our drawings, don't we? Where can I squeeze my name in? Can I squeeze it in down here? A little cute signature for today. My name is Kieron Seamons. And I love my ink. I love it. And if you enjoyed today's video, come back. Come back and watch some more. We always have a lot of fun here. We always we talk and we draw and we have fun. We express ourselves. And I would love your comments, whether it's on the Inktober site or whether it's on my YouTube page. I would love to hear from you. Give me your thoughts of today's drawing. And my beautiful lady. How gorgeous is she? And her cat backpack, which is the subject of today's video. The cat backpack. I love how evil that cat looks like. She's kind of, So, thank you very much for being here today. Sorry, I've got a little bit of a sniffly nose and I'm putting ink all over it. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for the support. Love to hear your comments. Whatever you've got to say, I would love to hear from you. And what do you think about my beautiful lady? I'd love to hear from you. So, that's enough for today, and I will see you again tomorrow for more drawing. See you then. Bye-bye.